Pop was on point with this take.
Are we having fun yet?
Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw this, but Popovich says competitiveness is there with the team, says all the players compete their A's off, says inexperience, mistakes, and not a potent offensive team. Team has to be perfect in fundamentals. Now, here's the thing with this take. Everything about it is true. It also scares me, but it still sounds a little bit hopeful. I understand that we are inexperienced and we're a very young team, and that's kind of part of it, you know. I think that the team, I'm just from what I gathered from the offseason, I think that they kind of felt as if they will be able to come into these roles, play hard, and take over the league. But obviously, that's not really the case. The inexperience is going to catch up to you, and you're going to look bad in crucial situations when you're not used to it. But Popovich is so on point with this. They do have to be perfect in fundamentals. Unfortunately, we don't really have a superstar that can kind of cover up for it. But that's what also makes us so good. Because the fact that we've been able to stay in these games with teams that have superstars is crazy, because a lot of these teams kind of make up for their flaws with superstars. If you think about the Memphis Grizzlies, they have a pretty good foundation, but what are they without Ja Morant? They would lose a lot of games. Same thing with the Dallas Mavericks. Like, I know that a lot of people said coming into this game, well, the Dallas Mavericks didn't have anybody and we couldn't beat them. They still had their leader. They still had their superstar, Luka. And when you have Luka, you're forced to double team. You're forced to focus on him. And he hit a lot of key shots in that game. And when he can do his thing, when he can force the attention on him on the defensive end, well, other people are going to look better on his team. So I'm just saying that the fact that we don't really have that key guy right now, we're still staying in these games, speaks volumes of what our future is going to be like, and speaks volumes of what this team is. But unfortunately, when you don't have a superstar that can cover up some of your mistakes, because even my boy Swish Hill said this, he said last season, which I have to agree with him, DeMar DeRozan was a Band-Aid, and it was time to rip it off, because he really did kind of shield some of the flaws with the team. Still didn't make the playoffs, but he shielded a lot of our flaws. So right now, we don't really have a guy that can just finish, and we have to find out who's going to be that guy. But at the same time, the missing free throws, the little mistakes, that's going to bite you in the butt. And the last thing I want from this team right now is for them to lose that confidence, because they really do need it. Now, there's one more quote I want to show you, and let me find it really quickly. It actually came from Brent Forbes himself. Let's see. Here it is. And I love this. So Forbes says Popovich understands team is young, thinks team will get over the hill soon. And honestly, I can see it. It's just a matter of ironing out the kinks and making sure that the rotations are key, and making sure that you guys just don't make big mistakes at the end, because it's just gonna destroy you. Now, I've said this before. I think that Lonnie Walker is probably just gonna have to step up, but not only that, he needs that DJ and that Derek White treatment. Let him play throughout the game, and you'll see what happens. But I don't know. I just wanted to let you guys know what Popovich and Forbes said, and it kind of sounded like this is kind of a weird quote, but I mean, I don't know. It's a little weird. I guess Forbes is saying Popovich says that they'll get over the team soon, or maybe he's saying over the hill soon, but I don't know. I don't know who's saying it, but yeah, I'll get with you guys later, man. Until next time, we're gonna be okay. Don't worry about it. We're good. We the Spurs, baby. All right, y'all.